Today I'm going to do a product favorites. Do you know why? Because I used to love these videos. Sorry, wait, let me explain myself. I have hair dye in my hair. I've just put it on. I'm going to go rinse it and I'm going to put Olaplex in and then I'm going to come back and then we're going to talk about things. Back in the day, there were also product review videos and it wasn't the way it is now where people have paid sponsorships or they were gifted the stuff. Now, I definitely back in the day also had been gifted boxes and stuff like that and reviewed what was in it. But obviously now this is all things that I genuinely like and that I buy myself and that I feel I would recommend to people. Also, there is a massive ring light on me right now because it's dark outside. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 8:19 a.m.
So it's not even particularly early, but it is still pitch black. Right, hair rinsing and Olaplexing. Okay, I'm back. And I put on a Christmas jumper for you. So yeah, this is what I was thinking, okay, do you remember when everyone had a blog? Even I had a blog. People would do product reviews on them, you know? And so if I went into a shop and I wanted to get something, say I wanted to get an eyebrow pencil, then I would go through and I'd find the one that I thought I wanted. And then I might be kind of between two. So then I'd go and I'd look up a blog. And that would be my deciding factor. That would be what would make me buy something. But now I feel like it's just so, I don't trust anything anyone says online. Anyway, so I'm doing a product favorites. I'll start with hair because I'm in the process of doing my hair, okay? So I get a box of these, the directions, they're semi-permanent tints. So there's hair and all kinds of things all over it. So yeah, obviously I've just done it this morning. I had like a bit left in one, then I used two and part of this one, so basically three. So that's the color of what it looks like. It's not too orange. This is the peach one. So when I have peach hair, this is the color that I always use. It's more like a toner. So the really nice thing about it is that it's not massively pigmented when you put it on, and when you rinse it off, it doesn't look like a murder scene when you're rinsing it. I feel like a box of 4 of these is about €20 on Amazon. Obviously, when you want to get like fashion colors in your hair or whatever you call it, like mad colors, you need to bleach your hair. So I have Olaplex that when my hair is just really pathetic and sad, I put in the Olaplex. Now I've actually just finished this one. So this is the 100 ml. It's Olaplex number 3. I'd say I get maybe 3 to 4 out of it. I use quite a good bit at a time. The other Olaplex product that I use is the Olaplex oil. Again, literally like empty. But this oil, when you have mad little, I have loads of broken hair, flyaways and stuff like that, you can put this in and it's like, it just sucks it into your hair and you don't have that really oily look. I'm going to tell you now that there is this range here, the Redken acidic bonding concentrate. So they do similar sort of bond products to Olaplex. For a period I was buying it and repurchasing it, but there's something about this. I feel like it does something. It's nearly like it puts, I don't know how it works, maybe too much of the like the proteins into your hair and it makes it snap. It's like it has the opposite effect. Now, they smell so nice and they you know, it's pretty packaging, but really no, I wouldn't recommend it. But I am clearly a massive fan of Redken. Part of the thing about, where did I put my other shampoo? Oh, I dropped it. Part of the thing about having bleached hair is that you really, really need to give it a lot of love or it's going to snap and fall out. So this one is the shampoo. It's almost finished, but I've already repurchased the shampoo and conditioner. So I get this all the time now. So it's the Redken Extreme. And then this, I used to use this years ago. The packaging has changed, which is sort of annoying because it's still the same consistency, but it has a freaking spray bottle on it. It's stupid. So it used to be like a little pump. You'd take it out, put it in your hands and put it on. So what were you thinking, Redken? Dumb packaging, but great product. Extreme anti-snap. So I put this in, it's a leave-in thing. I put it in after I've washed my hair. I'm pretty sure that it actually isn't a heat protectant though. So that's just one of the things that I'll put in my hair. In terms of heat protection for my hair, I'm pretty fickle. I kind of change that up all the time. I haven't found one in particular that I love. So I go through, now look, this one, Unique One is kind of like a miracle product that everyone swears by. I don't know that I mean, like I've used loads of it. It's down to here, but I don't know that I love it being in my hair. I feel like it kind of weighs it down. But this one from Revlon, the Magnet range, there is a heat protectant from that. I don't have it at the moment. This one is the Fix and Shield, but that one is pretty good. This thing here is like a cult beauty product. I hate it. I hate it. I don't think it works. It's terrible. I'm going to put that there because somebody else might want that. I'm like, yeah, it's awful. You can have it. This one here though, I have used this for, I feel like maybe like 15 years, not this one bottle obviously, but I don't know when this came out, but whenever it came out is when I started using it. It hasn't changed. Nothing about it has changed, and it's really, really, really good. And it's an affordable brand. Do you know? I have so many heat tools, okay? But so at the moment, so my hairdryer is the Dyson. I'm going to be honest with you. I would not recommend a Dyson hairdryer to anybody. It gets hot, which is, you know, it's great because my hair won't blow dry smoothly unless I use a huge amount of heat on it because it's real thick and coarse, okay? But it gets too hot. It gets way too hot. So when you put any of the bits on it, if you're using the hairdryer, this is absolutely like you'd burn your hand touching it. And I don't think that that should happen. So I contacted Dyson about it and I said, it's overheating, you know, like that should not be happening. And then they, basically it went, I swear to God, the conversations between myself and customer service went on for weeks. And then ultimately no more contact from them and nothing was done about it. And then the warranty was over and it was a disaster. I was really, really disappointed with their customer service, to be honest. Other than that, I'm GHD all the way. I've used GHD since I was probably 18, I think. Oh my God, I've just turned one on. Set myself on fire. The first time I was working full-time during the summer, the first thing I bought was a GHD, which until very recently I still had. I think my mom has it now. That's so funny. But literally like more than 20 years I had this GHD. Anyway, so this one is the new version of that, like just the original. This one I had when I had long hair. I actually think I'm going to give this to my mom because it's going to make her life so much easier. She has longer hair than me. But yeah, the wide plated one. And then curling wands. If like me, curls don't stay in your hair, the GHD curling wands are really, really good. The only thing is that the barrel is too big for short hair, so, but I can't part with it. I'm like, one day I'll have long hair again. Okay, I think that's it for hair. So let's move on to the visage, skin. Where's my coffee? This is my face cream. It's the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Plus. Now this packaging, like you can see it, it looks, maybe you can't see it, but it's in bits because I actually buy the refills so you can keep your jar and then you just buy the tub and then pop it in and you have your face cream. So I love every single thing about this, okay? It smells good, obviously, very important. It is so, like, it's so thick, okay? But when it goes on and, you know, you allow it to sink in, You do not have you do not have an oily face from it. I have menopausal skin, obviously, because of my treatments. So I really, really need a really moisturizer. This is like my holy grail of skin products. And then it is like, it's pretty expensive, right? You know, and if you're at the time kind of, you know, you finish it and you're like, oh, I can't spend the whatever it is on the cream, I'll get another one. And every single time, another brand, I mean, every single time I regret it. I regret it so much. And then when I have the empties, I keep the jar because depending, you know, if I see something on special, I'll just get the other size. So the one I have at the moment is the big size, but then this one is the 30, is it? I don't know. What are you? Yeah, 30 mils. This stuff here is the Advanced Night Repair Serum. Beautiful. Not necessary, but beautiful. You'll see in a minute now, I use the Clinique Even Better foundation, but just to let you know, the Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum, and then this one is just like one of the smaller sizes of the brightening moisturizer from Clinique. If you, like me, get hyperpigmentation, I get hyperpigmentation basically after the summer. I have a lot of, you know, well, I get freckles, but I also get these like dark patches of hyperpigmented skin here. So that's really good at fading that. It's really good now. At the moment I'm not using it at all. And I do have the freckly wecklies, but I promise you it gets much worse. At the moment, this is what I'm using as my face wash. La Roche-Posay used to do this absolutely beautiful little kind of micro exfoliating scrub. They stopped doing it, and when I say little, it literally, it only came in a really small size. So I went through using different scrubs and stuff. It was a disaster. At one point, actually in May when I was in Zambia, the one I was using, it actually was, you know, when you have the tiny little kind of spots and you're like, oh, I need to exfoliate, it like cut the tops off them basically. So I had all these like red kind of scabs on my skin. Oh, disaster. Anyway, this is, I think, possibly going to take over and make me as happy as the previous one. So it's La Roche-Posay, the Melody Gel Micro Peeling wash. This, I love La Roche-Posay. Devin uses it. He has eczema, so he uses the, what is it called? Lipicar, maybe, the body wash and the moisturizer, and it is insane how good it is. My hands are always really, really dry, so I even use the hand cream from La Roche-Posay, and it's literally the only one that actually makes them better. I think it's just one last one for skincare now, and it's this, the CeraVe Blemish Control. This is so good. If you get a sneaky spot that shows up, you just put a thin layer of this gel over it. Like literally you need so little. So you just put like a little bit of gel and then kind of just rub it to cover the area, and then it dries. And then in the morning, the spot is gone. It's magical. Okay, makeup, foundation. Clinique Even Better. Now I am telling you, I have used this for, again, 20 years maybe. Whenever it came out, I started using it because I remember I went into, like, this is how long ago it was. If you're in Ireland, it was Roach's Stores. Okay, we don't have that shop anymore, but I went in and I used to buy Super Balanced, which is still something that you can get, because I have, do you know, oily T-zone and then dry skin everywhere. That was what I was always like when I was younger. And then the girl said to me, you normally use Super Balanced. And she said, this is even better. And then we laughed so much because it's called Even Better and she made it funny. But yes, I started to use it and it just completely, like, it evens out skin tone, which is what I look for. I don't want to put on makeup and then look completely different or dolled up or whatever. I really just want to make myself look a little bit more even. Now this one that I have here is, okay, I think that there is a possibility that I have a warm skin tone, but the 90s and 2000s ruined that for me. I will only use cool neutral tones. So I am a neutral skin tone and I use a cool neutral from them. So this is CN28. It's very light because it's winter time. My normal color is CN52. And at the moment I am kind of, depending on the day, mixing them. Like you can see they're completely different. One of my kids is awake. He's going to come in now. So you can see here I have a lot of acne scarring. When I was a kid, I had really, really bad acne. Now this color, as I said, is so light. So I'm going to put the other one there as well, just so you can see it, okay? And perhaps we shall just blend it a bit. So like literally one layer and using a brush, so like buffing it in, like it's a really light layer of it. There's actually something stuck on me. What is that? So yeah, it immediately like evens it out. This side is not actually as bad as this side, but evens it out. And then if you were thinking, I want more coverage, you just put on another layer because it's buildable. So there, you know, this is my ideal makeup where it's not too obvious that you have makeup on, but it's just giving it that more even look. Another thing I'm fickle with is a concealer. At the moment I am using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I say at the moment, it's probably my third repurchase of it. What is next? So just in terms of a primer and a fixer, okay, I'm going to show you two things. So this one, I mean, I feel like everybody has this, the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, okay. The place I heard this from was actually, I was influenced. So she is an air hostess with, I feel like maybe Emirates. So she has to have the perfect makeup, has to last the whole flight. And she recommended this and I went straight out and got it. So if you have a situation where you know that, you know, I don't know, you're going out or you know you'll be out for the day and you actually still want to look nice. I've dropped it, but yeah, that one. And then this stuff, right? This is the L'Oreal 3-second setting mist, okay? I've said it before, I'm pretty sure it's hairspray, but it doesn't say it's hairspray, so you feel okay about putting it on your skin. But yeah, you spray it. It's actually, do you know, I'm going to tell you this, right? That I haven't had it that long. I really haven't had it that long, but I feel like it smells like it's gone off or something. It has a weird smell to it. Don't love that, but it bloody does the job. It works. Okay, lips. This stuff. Oh my God. I absolutely love it. And you know where I heard about it? That same air hostess. So I actually did buy the red one. Do you remember the other day I was saying, oh, every time in the morning I'm putting it on, I think I want a ready one for Christmas time. Well, I ordered it and I have not even opened it yet. So we're going to find out together. I feel like I have coffee and everything on my lips. Also, I need a wee. So this is Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. The main, I think, attraction for most people to this is that you can get the blurred lip trend with it, which is beautiful, but I don't know if I achieved that because I'm like, oh, I just put it on. So this is July Forever. I'm hoping it's going to be red. Oh, it's not that red now, is it? Oh yeah, it's definitely more red on the second coat. Yeah. Like, but a pinky kind of red, is it? Oh yeah, that's definitely more of a red on the second coat. Ah. You put on whatever it is that you want in the morning, your one coat, your two coats, or whatever. And as long as your lips are not in bits, which in the wintertime mine always are, it doesn't come off. What does happen if your lips are dry? What? Sorry. This is so weird that I have no makeup on and then I'm putting on lips. I feel like I look crazy. But yeah, if your lips are dry, it does kind of cake onto those areas. And then you're like trying to get it off. But because it's super stay, it doesn't come off. So it's kind of, it's annoying. You need to keep your lips in good condition. So I have to take it off because I can't, I don't like looking at myself with that on and not the rest of my makeup. I probably should have just started putting on makeup, shouldn't I? And speaking of keeping your lips in good condition, this is the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour intensive lip repair. But actually, what I would highly recommend is just getting Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. The one, it's in like a squeezy kind of tube, and it is that color. It comes out as a gel. It's another miracle product. Put it on your lips, like put it literally anywhere. You can use it for anything. It's so good. And actually, it's probably equally as good as the La Roche-Posay for your hands if you have really dry hands. The only thing is that it does leave a greasy residue on your hands, so it's not easy to moisturize and then do something. It's more like a before going to bed thing. Obviously, I don't use mascara except on the bottom lashes sometimes if I am going out, but I don't really care because I get my lashes done. So I also don't use eye products. I don't bother with eyeshadow day to day. When I do wear eyeshadow, it is, I really need a wee. When I do use eyeshadow, it is the Naked 2 Basics from Urban Decay. So these guys, the absolute best eyeshadow palette ever was Naked 2. Naked 2 was so good. I'm like, I don't understand why they don't still sell that. Because when I use anything else from them, like all of those ones that came out afterwards, like they're far too red. It makes me look like there's something wrong with me, you know? Anyway, this you need in your life. It is the Got to Be Glued. So I'll tell you something. For a while, what I was doing with my eyebrows was I was actually using Got to Be Glued hairspray and a spoolie. And I would spray the hairspray onto it and then fix my eyebrows into place. And then this came out. And I was like, what? Excuse me? So it's for fixing eyebrows, or if you have edges, you can fix your edges with it. So first of all, I've lost so much of my eyebrow hair on treatment. So I know that I do lose hair on my head, but it's just not as bad as it was when I was on the higher dose. But my eyebrows have become so sparse, like, so anyway, what I have to do is tint my brows, and I tint my brows every Sunday. And then I fill in my brows. Let's just talk about what I'm using. At the moment, it is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I could take it or leave it. This is my favorite. This is my all-time favorite. Remember during chemo, I was able to draw on brows with this. And in my opinion, they looked great. I look back at how I used to be able to do makeup and I was like, oh my God, girl, because I can't do that anymore. But it's precisely my brow from Benefit. This is in number 5. I like number 5. It's kind of nearly like a charcoal color, like a black. My brows are quite dark. Sometimes I get away with a 4.5, but a 4 is way too warm. So I would recommend that if you're going to buy it, go into a store and swatch it to see. But a 5 is good if you've got dark, kind of a cool dark color. Yeah. So when I have filled in the brows, then, you know, you can do it and get the brow laminating effect if you want to, you know, but that is not something that I do because I'm 39. But if you wanted to, you can do this, and then when it dries, it'll just literally stay there. But I just basically try to get it into a kind of an eyebrow looking shape, do you know? And then once it dries, the only thing is like try to avoid getting it all over your skin like I just did, because it does dry like a glue. But yeah, once it dries, your eyebrows literally won't move. You know, like if you pull off your jumper or something like that, and then when you look back, your brows are like, woo. Yeah, I love this. So the other thing that I always do is blush. I love having color in my cheeks. Actually, you can see that like my cheeks always have a bit of color in them anyway. I just kind of have rosy cheeks. But oh my God, I need to wee so bad. But I'm just going to get this done and then I'll do my wee. Anyway, it's this. It is Revolution, right? So really, really, really affordable. It's the watermelon shade, but it's also the watermelon scent. This is my second one. I've probably used them for, God, I don't even actually know, but it lasts so long. Wait till you see how pigmented it is, okay? Right, so there we go. You can use it on your cheeks, you can use it on your lips, okay? So this is how much is on there, but watch, like, I could literally color in my whole hand with that. Like, look, oh my God. So, it smells so good. It smells like those watermelon sweeties. Anyway, so the way that I use it is that I actually put it into the palm of my hand, and then I get my blush brush and I go like this and swirl it, and then and like actually it's coming out on my hand because there is some on my brush, but I just don't use the actual, I don't use this every day. It's still on the brush, so like even if I do this, probably you're gonna see some. Probably not, but yeah, you get the picture. Oh no, perfume. Wait, perfume. Okay, perfumes that I love are this one, the Prada one. There is also the Intense. I feel like it's not just called Prada though. What is it called? I'll have to insert it here because I cannot remember. Don't think it says it anywhere on it. This one. This is like my 4th bottle of this. I did use the Intense in between, but I loved it, but I don't love it as much as I love this one. Flower Bomb, Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb. This is, do you know what is insane? I used to love this when I was younger, you know, around 18 or 19, I feel. And I thought it smelled like candy floss. Okay, but since chemo, when I smelled it again, I was like, it smells nothing like candy floss. It smells like flowers, which makes sense with the name Flower Bomb. But yeah, beautiful. I used to hate a floral scent. Actually, on that note, the Flower by Kenzo, love that as a floral one. This one, so beautiful. This is Bon Bon by Viktor & Rolf, which, you know, is more suitable for one that smells like candy floss, but it does not smell like candy floss. It's just, oh, it's so beautiful. And Touch of Pink by Lacoste. This one is like finished now, but I love this especially in summertime. Citrusy smells are also my thing. Where's the lid? I don't see the lid. But DKNY Women. It's a real like citrusy smell. I'm actually spraying this one right now because I just love this one. I love it. It's so good, and it brings so many good memories to me. Like I remember having this at like so many happy times in my life. I love this. I don't love a heady smell perfume, do you know? I really like kind of light floral and fruity smells. So those would be my faves. Anyway, okay, So that's it. I feel like I probably should have put on a face of makeup while we were talking about it and stuff. What's here? Oh, this. But also, like, I think I'm crap at doing makeup, you know, so I wouldn't want to be seen to be trying to do a tutorial or anything like that. But yeah, that's it. This was fun. Probably not for you, but it was for me. Oh, magnetic. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all of those things. I always forget to say that. Okay, anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.